Hi, good evening, families. Happy Friday. I am so happy to be wrapping up a successful welcome week with your scholars. I got to see many of you at our grade level chat and choose and got to see your girls in our unity meetings and welcome activities. And I'm just so excited to start this year on such a positive note with all of you. So I just wanted to wrap up the week with a few updates and reminders. So our live schedule document, which is going to be your one-stop shop for all things remote schedules, is being updated for weeks 2 and 3. That is going to be shared out with families via Kinvo. We are also going to be emailing that live schedule update to your scholars so that they can access it through their Girls Prep email accounts. It will also be posted in their Google Classrooms. So there are going to be 3 ways that your scholar can access the updated schedule. It's the same document that you already have, but we are going to reshare it via Kinvo, via email to your Girls Prep Scholar email accounts, and it will be posted on Google Classroom. Remember that for next week, we have full remote days of school for weeks 2 and 3, but only half days are live classes. So at 8:30 every day, your scholar needs to log on for morning advisory every day of the week, starting at 8:30 a.m. Then between 9 and 12, your scholar will have live, or what we call synchronous, classes. From 12 to 1, they've got a lunch break. And then from 1 to 4, they have asynchronous or independent work for their other classes. So again, weeks 2 and 3, it is a full day of work for scholars, but 8:30 to 12 is synchronous, live on the computer. And then 1 to 4 is asynchronous, independent work that they will log into their Google Classroom in order to access. Teachers have created really cool video lessons, and we're excited to see scholars dive into that work. If you missed our family chat and choose this week, you should have received the video recording via Kinvo because we posted them on YouTube. We will post 8th grades right after the last one finishes at 6 p.m. tonight. So you should have received it via Kinvo. We've also posted them on our Girls Prep Lower East Side Middle Community Council Facebook page. So if you are not already a member of our Facebook page, here is my second plug of the week, join it. We are able to post photos and updates of what the girls are doing. We also use it as a platform to just share documents and information with families. It's a private group, so it is just information that goes within our community. But again, if you're not yet a part of our Facebook community, please join the Girls Prep Lower East Side Middle Community Council Facebook page. Last reminder is just about virtual norms. So especially for scholars that are new to Girls Prep, we know that building relationships in a remote setting brings its own set of challenges, but it's something that we are very committed to and passionate about doing. Teachers have been creating incredible advisory activities, and a big part of building this online learning community is being able to see one another on camera. And so it's really important both for our community building and relationship building, also for our social emotional supports, and for our attendance on a technical end. If we cannot see scholars logged on, we're not actually sure if they are there. And so for both community and engagement and attendance purposes, please make sure your scholar has their camera on during virtual class. Their teachers are going to teach them how to put a virtual background. If they want to put a virtual background up, if there's a lot of movement in the house, we know families are making this work in a lot of ways, which we totally understand. But it's really, really important that scholars are camera on during virtual learning. Second reminder is just about our uniforms. We have had so many scholars in their uniform tops this week. It's been almost like we're in a classroom together in the building. But just a reminder, if you have not yet gotten your Girls Prep polo shirts, plain white and plain purple shirts are fine until your polo shirts arrive. As a reminder, for remote learning, we are asking scholars to be in uniform tops. They don't have to be in uniform bottoms. Sweatpants and leggings are still fine. We know we're at home learning, but please make sure your scholar is putting on her uniform shirt, both as a part of a morning routine to really start the day and signal we are in school, but also because it's an important part of our communal identity. We've always been a uniform school, and we think that it's really important as we are welcoming students back and building our advisory communities that we lean into that part of our culture. So those are all of the updates that I have. Next week, we are back with our Wednesday evening chat and choose with the leadership team at 5 p.m. You'll be receiving that Zoom invite via Kinvo. It'll also be posted on Facebook. So please join us on Wednesday at 5 p.m. next week and every Wednesday after that for our standing family chat and choose throughout remote learning. So I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Please stay safe. Tell your scholars that I said hello. It has, again, been the highlight of my week, my summer, getting to see their faces this week as we've started our new year together. So have a wonderful weekend. Thank you again for choosing to be part of the Girls Prep community. We know that it is your choice to have your girls here, and it's a responsibility that we take really seriously and something that I'm really grateful for. So thank you for being our partners in this, and have a great weekend.